So tell me a bit about your journey.
Well, it all started with a simple idea.
Welcome to the deep dive. Really glad you could join us. Just getting through the day often feels like trying to find your way through this huge maze of information, endless choices, right? I mean, figuring out what to actually buy or how to stay healthy with all the conflicting advice, or even just learning a new skill without getting totally bogged down. It's a lot. So today, our deep dive is really focused on cutting through that kind of noise. We're going to explore three, I think, surprisingly simple ways AI, specifically things like large language models, LLMs, and these clever AI agents are really set to change our daily routines. We're talking about making life easier, sure, more efficient, but also truly hyper-personalized. And the really exciting part, this isn't some, far-off sci-fi dream. These are technically pretty straightforward ideas built on tech that's already here, ready to be rolled out fast. I think you'll be surprised.
That's absolutely spot on. And what's really key here, I think, is that we're not gazing into some distant crystal ball. These concepts, they leverage AI tools that are mature, powerful, already out there. They're really poised to tackle some of the most common everyday headaches, the kind of things you probably run into all the time. This deep dive, it's about showing how AI can be a genuinely practical helper, moving way beyond just complex theory and, well, basically right into your pocket.
Okay, great. So let's kick things off with the first idea, your intelligent shopping sidekick. Let's call it an AI-powered personal shopper and deal finder. Now, be honest, have you ever just sunk hours into comparing products online, feeling completely swamped by, I don't know, endless reviews, all the different options, or maybe you've spent ages hunting for the absolute best price, only to kind of wonder afterwards if you actually missed a better deal somewhere else? This service, it aims to just get rid of that feeling, that information overload, the wasted time. Yeah, fundamentally, this is a B2C service, direct to consumer, designed to help you make much more informed buying decisions and, crucially, find the best value for you.
So how does it work in practice? Well, you'd interact with it pretty easily, probably just voice or text. You could just say something like, find me running shoes under $100 and they need good arch support. The AI takes that in. And the important thing here is the LLM part, the language model. It doesn't just look for keywords, it understands nuance. Right. It gets the subtleties in how you speak naturally, even if you're a bit vague, like, I need a gift from my mom, she likes gardening. It understands the intent.
Ah, okay. So it's not just matching words, it's understanding what you mean.
Exactly. And it can summarize reviews, give you details in a way that sounds, human. But that's only one piece. At the same time, you've got AI agents, think of them as little background workers constantly scanning online retailers, deal sites, even physical store flyers using OCR, optical character recognition.
Right, paper flyers.
Yeah, it digitizes them. And these agents track price histories, see if a sale is actually a sale, and critically, they learn from you. If you always ignore deals from brand X, it notices. It stops bugging you with them.
That's a massive difference, isn't it? So what's, for you, the listener, is pretty big. It's proactive. It tells you about deals before you look. It might even start predicting things you need.
Like suggesting you reorder coffee before you run out.
Right. And it could even automate some purchases maybe for routine stuff if you allow it. It really changes shopping from this, chore into something optimized.
It's like having a dedicated assistant, yeah. Much smarter than just a comparison website.
Definitely a leap forward. Asking for a gift for my mom who loves gardening, budget $50, and getting real tailored ideas back. That's powerful.
And technically, it's simpler than you might think. You can use existing pre-trained LLMs, think GPT-4, Google's Gemini. They just need a bit of fine-tuning for shopping specifics. And the agents. You can build basic versions pretty quickly with no-code or low-code tools, things like Zapier or IFTTT. That means getting a first version, an MVP, out the door is feasible, maybe just for shoes or electronics, and then building from there. Rapid deployment is totally possible.
Okay, so shopping gets smarter, less stressful. What about another area where we often feel a bit lost, our health, our well-being? Let's pivot to the second idea, the personalized health partner. An AI-driven personal fitness and nutrition coach. I mean, how many generic workout plans have you tried? Or those meal plans that they don't fit your actual life, your schedule, what you like to eat. We all know staying healthy is important, but wrestling with those one-size-fits-all solutions is, well, it's tough. So this concept is all about getting guidance that's super personalized, truly adaptive, guidance that actually fits your life.
Right. And the way it works starts with you putting in your info, your goals, weight loss, muscle gain, whatever. Your current fitness level, honestly. Any dietary needs, like vegan, gluten-free, allergies, your preferences, even the equipment you actually have access to. The AI takes all that and generates workout plans, meal ideas that are genuinely customized for you.
So it's not just picking from a template library.
No, not at all. The AI behind it, again, involves LLMs, understanding your inputs, generating diverse plans grounded in actual nutritional science and exercise physiology. They also handle the conversational part. You can ask it things like, why am I feeling so tired this week? Or why aren't my lifts improving? And get sensible advice. Then the AI agents are working in the background again, monitoring your progress, tracking if you're sticking to the plan, analyzing data you log meals, workouts, and importantly, they can often integrate with wearables.
Like fitness trackers, smartwatches.
Exactly. Pulling in real-time data like heart rate, sleep quality, steps. Here's the adaptation. The system learns constantly. If you tell it you're feeling exhausted, it might suggest swapping today's hard workout for something lighter, or maybe an active recovery day. If it sees you always skip, say, your Monday workout, it doesn't just ignore it. It might ask why, suggest a different time slot, or maybe offer a different type of motivation that works for you.
That's really interesting. It's taking the personalization you'd hope for from a, expensive human coach and combining it with the convenience and, frankly, the affordability of an app. And it's there 24/7.
It becomes this holistic partner. It might even notice patterns in your sleep data and suggest maybe some stress reduction techniques. It's about making that high-level wellness support accessible.
And the tech side? Still relatively simple.
Relatively, yes. Again, you leverage existing AI models, fine-tune them with lots of fitness and nutrition data. The agents are built using frameworks where you define the rules, how data integrates. And using cloud services makes scaling it up to many users pretty straightforward. The building blocks are definitely there.
Okay, so we've tackled shopping, we've tackled health. What about growing our skills, learning new things? Let's look at the third idea, your adaptive learning companion. Think of it as an AI-powered personal tutor and skill development assistant. Maybe you're trying to learn Spanish or get into coding or even just brush up on, statistics for work. But traditional classes or online courses can feel so rigid, right? Or just not quite right for how you learn. So this concept is about creating a learning experience that's flexible, adaptive, and actually keeps you engaged. It's for continuous personal growth whenever you have the time.
Exactly. And how it works, basically, whether it's academic stuff or practical skills, the AI designs a personalized learning path just for you. It adjusts the difficulty level as you go, gives you feedback right away, suggests resources, maybe a video explanation, an article, some practice exercises, all based on how you're doing and what seems to work best for your learning style.
So it figures out if I learn better by reading or by doing.
Potentially, yes. The AI powering this uses LLMs, again, to generate learning materials, summaries, quizzes, different examples, and they drive that conversational interface. You can ask it questions just like you'd ask a tutor. Can you explain that concept again, but differently? Or walk me through this problem step by step, and you get detailed answers. Meanwhile, the AI agents are tracking your journey. They see where you succeed, where you make mistakes, maybe notice patterns in those mistakes, and they dynamically adjust your path. If you're flying through a module, it might suggest skipping ahead. If you're stuck on something, it'll offer more practice or maybe a different way to understand it until you get it.
That's the real innovation, I think. Making sure you're always in that sweet spot, challenged enough to learn, but not so overwhelmed you give up. It maximizes how efficiently you learn. Imagine asking about, say, a tricky calculus problem and getting instant, clear help that actually relates to what you already know. Or maybe the AI notices you respond well to visual aids, so it starts showing you more diagrams.
Precisely. It tailors the content and the pace. It makes learning dynamic, interactive, and available literally anytime, anywhere.
And the technical barrier? Still low.
Still comparatively low, yes.
Yeah.
You can build on huge amounts of existing educational content, even free open source materials. You fine-tune the LLMs for specific subjects, and the agent part, managing the learning path. You can start with fairly simple rule-based systems. If scored 90%, move to the next topic. If scored 60%, provide remedial exercise. Then as you get more data on how users learn, you can make those agents much smarter using machine learning. It scales well.
Okay, so we've looked at three pretty distinct areas: shopping, health, learning, and seen how these, relatively simple AI applications could genuinely change how we handle everyday needs. Moving from things feeling like a chore to something much smoother.
Yeah, and the common thread, the reason these are practical now, is that combination. Powerful LLMs for that natural interaction, understanding what you mean. And paired with AI agents working proactively in the background, handling tasks, learning, personalizing. That combination makes them technically within reach and deployable much faster than people might think.
So it leaves you wondering, doesn't it, if AI can slip so easily into being your personal shopper, your fitness coach, your tutor, what other parts of your daily life, what other chores, or maybe even bigger aspirations might it transform next? Moving beyond just making things efficient towards, well, maybe true empowerment, opening up possibilities we haven't even considered yet in your life. Something to think about.